Hi everybody, I'm Philip VanDusen, and today we're going to talk about how to do an audit of your brand. So first of all, I offer a free mini ebook, and it's called 9 Design Elements Your Brand Absolutely Positively Needs. And there's a link in the description below and probably popping up on this video that you can click on to go to download that for free. That can be really helpful in starting to look at your entire brand ecosystem, what you have, what you don't have, what you could possibly need. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. We're going to talk about how to do a brand audit. So let's do an audit of your brand design elements. When I talk about brand design elements, what I mean are the 9 design elements that I mentioned in the checklist that I offered up for free at the beginning of this video. Those design elements are things like logo, font, color, texture, iconography. Do you have all of those 9 elements in that list? If you don't, you want to make sure that you go and that you develop them, because you want to have a full palette of these elements to be able to use in whatever product or branding that you put out there, whether it be a podcast or a website. The next question is, are all of these elements consistent? Because in branding, consistency is absolutely king. So do all of these elements sing together aesthetically? Are they consistent, or are there different fonts that don't work together, or different photography styles that don't work together? You want to really look at them as a whole. The next question is, what do they visually and verbally communicate to your tribe? So as you look at these design elements, what kind of feeling comes across with them? And as you're thinking about that, think about them in terms of your specific customer avatar. In my last video, I gave you some examples of ways to develop very visual customer avatars that can be really helpful in internalizing the personality of what your avatar is. And that can help you in making sure that your brand design elements speak to that avatar. The next question is, are those brand design elements elevated? Are they good design? Did you develop them a long time ago? Did you maybe not have the funds that you needed to develop really great design work at that time, and maybe now you do? You might want to go back and relook at them and decide whether any of them need to be updated. Are any of them looking a little old and tired? Should any of them be a little more contemporary? There's no excuse for not having great design, and it doesn't matter your price point. You can hire a high-end designer, you can go to Fiverr. You can get great design and make sure that your brand is really comes across in a really professional way. Are your brand design elements boring? Are they generic? Are they anonymous? Do they have personality? So you want to make sure that they also sing with a really strong personality that is your brand. Now, is it a brand ecosystem? And when I use that word, and you might have heard that in my previous videos, I talk about a brand ecosystem because all of these brand design elements work together as a whole. Your brand shows up in a number of different places in the world. It may show up in a podcast or a website or an ebook or even print design. Does your brand ecosystem look and feel the same consistently? Do you use those same elements across every aspect of your brand design? And then as you look at that ecosystem, is there anything that's missing? Have you not taken into consideration what an ebook cover might look like if you developed one, or what a podcast artwork cover might look like if you develop one? Even developing these things, if you haven't actually, you're not actually even planning on doing them, can help you go through the exercise of developing an aesthetic look and feel that can solidify how you use those brand elements in everything that you do. I'll leave you with some final thoughts. There's absolutely no excuse for having branding that's not building brand equity for you. And having clear, consistent, and highly strategic and aesthetically pleasing design is the one way to do that. Build brand equity. That will endear you to your customers. They'll come back to see you again, and ultimately you'll become their favorite. If I had to prioritize one aspect of brand design, it would be color. Because color is that one element that people recognize more quickly than anything else. So make sure your color is consistent across all of your brand design. There are a lot of options for filling in or improving your brand design, everything from Fiverr to a global design agency. So pick the one that's right for your budget, get in there and get your brand design right. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Please visit me at philipvandusen.com. Hit subscribe below if you'd like this and like to see my videos as they come out. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know if you'd like to hear me talk about anything in particular. So thanks again. That's it. Bye for now.